We are live again, Wednesday, November 25th. This is episode 41, November 25th. And this is ODE Mastery, community of teachers, helping teachers, Facebook community. My name is Gabriel, and today we're talking about obstacles. You know, yesterday I talked about the fears of being an online teacher during this COVID-19. Let's talk about the obstacles about being an online teacher, you know, during this COVID-19 year. And it looks like it's going to be extended. All right. And they're talking about the vaccine. And you know how that goes with all the conspiracy theorists. You know, that's just to eradicate life more than anything else. So welcome back. We're live today again because the obstacles that us online teachers have to deal with at a daily basis are huge. Listen to this that I read by a journalist called Amy Beachy. According to Amy Beachy, okay, and this was back in the 20th of November, just a few days ago, a new study finds, and this is the title of her article, a new study finds 1 in 4 Americans are jobless or earning poverty level wages. This was reported in the CBS Money Watch section of the news. And they go on to further state that in October of this year, more than 1 in 4 workers in the United States were either unemployed or working for poverty level wages. And this is according to an analysis of government data from the Ludwig Institute for Shared Economic Prosperity, LISEP. By comparison, the October jobless rate stood at 6.9%, down from 14.7% in April, as workers regained jobs or gave up searching for work. Imagine that. This was what's happening. It's not the U.S. happening only. It's happening all over the world, right? This pandemic, at least where I'm at now, I'm in Ecuador, and this started in March of this year in Ecuador. It became a prominent thing, like, oh my God, we're in pandemic and we got to wear the mask. Well, there's a global thing, but in the US, this is really happening, and it's happening hard. And, you know, it's a tough way to go. So if you want the link for this article, I didn't write this article. Amy Peachy wrote it. All right. And I'm just sharing it with you guys because, you know, people are just too distracted right now with all this craziness that they're all like not feeling it, and they're all feeling like, oh my God, you know, what do we do? How can we help ourselves? You know, what should we do? Well, this is episode 41. This is my 44th video of thousands because, you know, I'm on a mission to help 688,000 teachers over the next whatever amount of time it's going to take me to acquire and help and train 688,000 teachers. Because in yesterday's video, I mentioned how, according to UNESCO, okay, another prominent, internet journalism research site, they reported that in the next 10 years, the whole planet is going to need 68.8 million teachers. So I'm looking for 1%, right? 1% of the teachers, global teachers, I'm looking for, to train and get you acclimated to get online, to become an online teacher, and to self-sustain yourself with your own framework. Okay, a funnel framework. Funnel is another word for a website framework. Okay, but we're using the term funnel now. All right, using ClickFunnels or organically, which means you're broke. You have very little economic resources. So, you're going to have to do the hard work. So that's my mission. I'm going to be helping and I'm training, okay, based on this webinar that now we're providing every Friday at 2:00. So if you're one of those 688,000 teachers that wants a break during this pandemic because things are rough, here's the good news. This Friday, okay, you have access to my mentor's live webinar on how to overcome these obstacles. Now, I know you're thinking, what? I'm going to sit through a webinar An hour, 90 minutes, when I could be out shopping Black Friday or be on the internet 6 hours shopping for Black Friday when I'm broke, I got no money, and I'm bitching and complaining about, things are rough. Well, here's the good news. That's your decision. Nobody has to make that decision but you. But here's the thing, all right? I am helping 688,000 teachers. One way or the other, it doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm already doing it. I help teachers build your teacher funnel so that you can start, grow, and earn using Facebook organically. That means you're doing it with no paid ads. You're doing the hard work. Cost $0, okay? And all it takes is your time and effort. That's what organically means. And you get to do that with this guy right here. See, that's me. And this is me. Online digital education. This is the teacher community on Facebook that high value, high integrity, high ethics. There's no scamming or spamming here, but I'll tell you what, there's also no get rich quick. All right, there isn't. So if you're looking for get rich quick, go play the lottery. If you want to do that or fall for that junk, you've seen that advertisement all over Facebook where somebody says, "Oh yeah, you know what? I can get you $1 million by the next 2 days or something like that if you just drop me $100 in Bitcoin, and I'll hook you up." I'm like, wow, people actually fall for that? Well, guess what? People are actually falling for that, and it's like, oh my God, I feel bad for a lot of people who fall for that. You know what I do? I report those people, man. I do. I report them. I even call them out as spammers and scammers, and I let administrators, group administrators know about that. And I also report them to Facebook. I think Facebook should put them in jail, man. And not only put them in jail, but get them out. Really. Yeah, they don't need to be there because there's a lot of good people, a lot of good teachers like you who want to do this. But see, here you go. If you are looking for a get rich quick, here's a PDF that I provide for you in color. Mine is black and white because, I put notes on it. All right. But here's my disclaimer. This is not a get rich quick manual, nor will it get you the fairy dust secrets to win $1 billion and all that fancy fake stuff most people accept as truth. All right. You're not going to get that from me. All right. What you're going to get is hardcore truth, hardcore. I'm trying to help you out. I'm going to give you a break because I was given a break and I'm paying it forward. So this Friday, we're doing another webinar. Ask me for the link. Drop me a send it, #send it, and I will send you the link to the webinar. Okay? Drop me a comment below. All right? Seats are very much filled up, so don't delay. All right? You want to be in this Friday. This is live. You get to ask questions. You get to be involved. You come take a peek for yourself. I did. I made my own decision. All right? So the obstacles that hold you back, okay, are being addressed so that you can rise, so that you can sustain yourself for the next 100 years. Isn't that why you're still online looking for ways to make money? Isn't that the reason why you keep asking friends and family, hook me up? What can I do to find a job, a job, just over broke? You realize that you have enough experience and academic achievements to create your own educational niche online, and all you got to do is just do the hard work yourself. It's a 4-month plan. It really is. 90-day, 4 months. Some people do it in 30 days, but that's just aggressive, and I think that if you do it that quickly, you're missing a lot of the fine details. But, imperfect action is better than perfect no action. So if you're doing it in 30 days and making some money online as an educator, being highly ethical, providing high value, education, then you're doing something right. And then along the way, you've started to polish those little details that are missing. But, 90 days, 120, okay, that's a good amount of time and not a lot of time either for you to get your educational needs business online. So you got obstacles. Or, let's call them obstacles instead of excuses or bullshit or anything else, right? But, I put together 4 obstacles that are very common, okay? And I just want to touch upon them because I'm not going to waste a lot of time here, right? This is a 5-minute webinar. and it's already 10 minutes into it, and it's going to become a 20-minute, 25-minute webinar. All right. But I'm going to give you what you need, and hopefully I'm going to give you inspiration and hope, because my community, ODE, there it is, online digital education mastery. Okay, Facebook community of teachers that collaborate with each other to rise, all right, to ascend the value ladder, to collaborate with each other. If you compete in my community, I kick you out. I don't want nobody competing here. We're not about that. This is not the 20th century. This is not what that's all about. This is a different mindset, okay? This is about teachers earning using Facebook organically. Highly ethical. This is about you serving a community, serving a niche audience, serving a dream customer, okay? A high value education where you can earn 6 figures. But you got to do the hard work, man. If you're not going to do the hard work, like I said, look, this is not get rich quick, all right? And you want to question my integrity, go ahead and verify. I want you to, all right? Or go follow that guy with the shiny objects that, says, promises you, $1 million in 24 hours, or any other BS. You either vibe with the right people or you don't. I'm not worried about that. So you got obstacles. Let's call them obstacles, because you know what? Let's call it obstacles. This is not confrontational. This is solutions for you. All right. So your obstacle number 1 is your financial limitations. Everybody talks about not having money, but here we go, right? Come Black Friday, all of a sudden you got money for BS. Why don't you invest in yourself? Okay. Your cost is 0 to go to this webinar on Friday and learn how to earn. Drop the L on learn and earn online using Facebook organically. All right. That's it. That's the first thing. All right. To build your business on Facebook organically requires your personal effort. That's all you got to do. In my community, I provide you with free teacher workshop, 4 modules, 16 videos. I provide you with the PDF workbooks. Yeah, right here, look, to get you started. All right. These are my copies because, again, I print them out, take notes, and they're in black and white. But yours are digital and in color, so that you can print them out and do whatever you want with them. But, these are step-by-step guides to get you going, right? To get you acclimated, so that you don't say I have financial limitations. If you got financial limitations like I had them, all right, when I started, and I just had a little bit of money, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take this money, I'm going to put it into this. It's not the first time that I've tried to find a way to make money online. But just because I have, okay, I understand my pitfalls, what I need to watch out for. And you know what? I'm glad I finally found the community that I'm in, and that's why I built my community. So you don't have financial limitations. What you have is mental limitations, okay? You're not sure where to put your money, so you figure Black Friday, fuck it. I'm gonna spend money on something useless that I don't need anyway. All right, Christmas is coming. You're gonna spend $1,000 on that. Go ahead. All right. Look, come January, when your credit cards are jacked up and the pandemic is killing, another 500 million people globally. All right, and people are really freaking out because you're not making money. You're going hungry. Yeah, you come back to this video, and then we'll see if I have a seat available to show you how to do this. I probably will, because my mission is to train 688,000 teachers. Doesn't matter what kind of a teacher or educator you are. All right. If you want to learn how to create your business online using Facebook organically, okay, doing your educational niche so that you can earn 6 figures, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. So I'm getting my workbooks ready to show you. Oh, I dropped my mask. There's a pandemic going on. I got my mask too. All right, so that's your first obstacle. So what is your cost? $0. All it's going to cost you is your time and your effort if you want it. This Friday's webinar will cost you nothing but time and effort if you want it. And it's not costing you any money. Come and check it out. Obstacle number 2. I have inexperience. Really? No, you don't. You are an experienced educator. You got 20 years experience, 2 years experience, 2 days experience. You have academic achievements, bachelor degree, master's degree, whatever degree. Okay. You don't have inexperience. All right. I was and still am. an experienced online junkie just like you are. So what's the difference? Okay, I know how to spend my time on Facebook nurturing content in my teacher community instead of wasting time reading useless memes and nurturing other problems and talking whatever. If you're nurturing the problem instead of nurturing solutions, don't say that you're inexperienced online, that you have no tech savviness, that you don't know how to digitally promote yourself. You are your own digital product. You spend enough time online, except you're just spending it the wrong way. Okay, and come on, this is a lot of fun. All right, you actually have your own channel. You're gonna have your own digital channel. This is it. People are gonna tune in. So it's like the Arsenio Hall show back then. If you got your own platform, people are gonna vibe with you and they're gonna come. They want to hear what you got to offer as an educational niche. So offer that. Start and grow your educational niche and get into that uncomfortable zone. Okay, providing a high value educational niche to your dream audience. You want to teach online, don't you? Or what? You want to teach online like this? You don't want people to see you. You don't want students to see you. You don't want teachers to see you. You don't want parents to see you. That's not the way it works. All right. Let yourself be known. Create that attractive character. All right. Do the KLT, equation. Know, like, and trust you. People need to get to know you, get to like you, get to trust you. KLT. I talked about that in a couple of videos prior. It's a simple equation. But see, when we start to say, and make excuses that, I got an experience. You know what? Your obstacle is an excuse. It's not about how can you go around this obstacle. It's about who do you know to help you get around it. If you don't know how to get around an obstacle, you don't ask, how can I do it? You ask, who can help me get around it? I'm one of those people. There's a lot of people out there who will help you get over that inexperience if you allow it. What is your cost? I'm glad you asked. Your cost is $0. Look at that. You got no financial limitations. It costs $0. All it costs you is your time and effort. Put your elbow grease into it, man. All right? Get involved if you want to. Because you're either going to be an employee online or you're going to be your own teacherpreneur online. You're going to control your revenue 100%. That's a big difference. Or be an employee, work for somebody else, have a job. Look, nobody's going to get mad at you, all right? But stop asking for help if you're not going to do the hard work. $0 it costs you, okay, in terms of monetary cost. But the cost of life, long term, is you getting involved. And if you want to get involved and build your business, it costs you nothing but time and effort. So what is your obstacle number 3? A lot of people say, I got no ideas. I don't know how to create my own niche. How do I do that? Or, they might say the opposite. They'll go to the extreme and they'll be like, well, I got too many ideas and I can't lock it down. Yeah, really? You can lock it down if you want. So I made it simple for you. I provide you the teacher niche guide. Look at that. Look, the teacher, where does it say that? The 21st century teacher niche guide. Okay? I provide you the teacher niche guide in color. All right? Digital, mine's black and white. I do my notes on it. All right. How do I choose my online niche? Well, I show you how to do that. I give you this. You want it. Say, listen, hashtag teacher niche guide. I'll send it to you. All right. I already put it together. And this is a compendium of ideas and resources and things that I've experienced already over the last 3-4 months. So I'm giving you what I've learned to help you get along. No ideas. This would be lame and uncalled for. Okay, you should say, I have way too many ideas. And then that may be too much, okay? I continue to provide you with the teacher niche guide, like I said, right? I have it right here. Just ask for it by name and I will send it to you. These are my notes. So I'll give it to you. All right, remember, questions invite revelation. Therefore, a little meeting of the minds will get you to realize where to start and adjust your strategy along the way. Just do it. Adjust your strategy along the way, but just do it. Imperfect action is better than no perfect action. You can sit around and wait all day long, all year long. Time's just going to fly by. It doesn't matter. All right. And time will fly by. Okay. But that's all right, because out of 68.8 million teachers that are needed online over the next 10 years, by 2030, I'm going to get 688,000 teachers, 1% of them, okay, to join me in this movement right here, ODE, Online Digital Education, on Facebook. All right, and we're going to make a difference, a huge difference, and we're going to make 6 figures or more. When you're ready, we're here to help you out. So what is your next obstacle? All right, here's your next obstacle. And let's call this the last obstacle. All right, so we've talked about 2 obstacles already. Your financial limitations, which you have none. This is why the webinar is available to you this Friday. Okay, you have inexperience. Again, that's not true. Know the who. I am one of the who's who will help you get over that obstacle. And this webinar on Friday, which is free to you, will help you learn about how you really more than experienced to be able to knock this out of the park. That you have no ideas, again, come to the webinar on Friday. It's a free webinar for educators, teachers, or just about anybody. If you want to create your business online, you got no excuses. We're giving you no excuses. We're debunking all those false, thoughts that you have, all those false beliefs that you have. I want you to bring them. I want you to ask these questions live so we could knock that booger out of your nose. So what is number 4? Fear of everything. Yeah. I talked about this yesterday. I did a webinar on this yesterday, all right? Fear of everything. This is the lack of confidence, okay, that you've learned. This is a response to the reality of wanting without doing the work yourself. You're afraid of doing the work yourself, so you call it fear. I'm afraid. I talked about this in yesterday's video, right? You should go check it out. Yesterday I posted a fear, or the fear, okay, as your superpower in response to this lame reason. All right, if you really want to rise up from this mindset, go watch it. You know why? Because it costs you $0 and just your time and effort. That's it. You see, so every time you got an excuse or reason, I get that. I've been there. I was that. All right. There's a lot of things that successful entrepreneurs, teacherpreneurs, solopreneurs, mompreneurs have. And you know what one of them is? They stopped making excuses. They made a decision that their life has that much importance and value because you are magnificent, and they just move forward. They're like, we're not accepting that anymore. And as they continue to push forward and serve a community, their superpower, they confront that fear and use it to catapult themselves even further. You are not afraid. You're afraid of yourself, okay? Because you've been made to believe these things forever, and it's common knowledge. Look, verify what I'm telling you. Doesn't matter. But what does it cost you? $0. You got no excuses anymore to be fearful. All right, so here's the reality of becoming one of the 688,000 teacherpreneurs that I train and give a fast track to financial freedom for the next 1,000 years. If you're going to whine about life sucks and all that junk, okay, then you are not ready for any changes. You can lead a teacher to water, but you can't drown them, okay, to understand. And shock therapy is not what I do. However, if you feel like you're ready, then register for the webinar, okay, on Friday, which costs you $0. And only your time and effort to watch it and ask questions so that we can debunk any of those false beliefs that you have. Hashtag send it, and I will send you, okay, the link for the webinar. It's just that simple. If you have my ODE Mastery, okay, community backing you up organically, then you should feel empowered by that, okay? That means free, organic, free. Because we're all broke. This pandemic really jacked a lot of people up. And you have to do the hard work or learning to earn with your experience. You have my mentors, 10,000 plus community backing you up. You also have, on top of that, the ClickFunnels community of 1.2 million plus backing you up. You got my community, my mentors community, ClickFunnels community, okay, all costing you $0. Your time and effort is the only cost involved right now. Look, when you get to the point where you need to spend money, it's because you're already making money. But just the same, when you spend the money, it's because you're reinvesting in a business, in your educational niche business that is impacting, your dream audience. You're serving a community, an educational, niche that's impactful, that's important. Okay, so you should reinvest money into that, or donate, or whatever you got to do. And yeah, you'll make your 6 figures, but not before you start serving your community. So drop me a hashtag 688. Okay, if you want the webinar link, or hashtag send it, and I will be more than happy, okay, to back you up. We got a comment over here. Who made a comment over here? Let's look at this comment. We got Shankar saying, sure, the gap between rich and more is getting widened. Shankar is an educator in Nepal. Shankar, I appreciate your comment, I really do. But the thing is that Shankar, okay, is very hard-headed. You can lead a horse or a teacher to water, but you can't drown him. All right? Because it's illegal, and they probably call it manslaughter or murder. We don't do that. We don't kill teachers. We try to help teachers out. But Shankar's hard-headed. Shankar doesn't want to believe, okay, that this is a mindset thing. Shankar's a kind of teacher that still believes that you have to kick a student's ass, okay, in order to help them learn. I don't believe that. But thank you for your comment, Shankar. And when you're ready, I got your back as well. So thanks for your comment. So here we go. ODE, Online Digital Education Mastery, Facebook community of teachers helping teachers, okay, ascend the value ladder, okay, collaborating with each other. If you try to compete in my community, I kick you out. I really do. If you come and spam and try to promote your Bitcoin crap and all that shit, get rich quick stuff, I kick you out too. I ban you, I block you, I report you to Facebook. I don't care. All right. I only want high value, high quality, highly ethical people here. And with that, you'll get a community of people who help each other. My name is Gabriel. I thank you for watching. All right. Replay is always available. You have a great day. See you soon.